Hey guys, it's Max Convexity here. I've been busy all day teaching an options class or filming and recording an options class. I hope you guys got a chance to see it. Here's the spreadsheet. The class is better than the spreadsheet, but anyway, part one was last week, part two was today, and then I'll probably do part three tomorrow or Friday, and part four Friday or Saturday, but anyway, check it out. Let's do this wrap up on these Defiance strategy funds real quick. I haven't made the end of day wrap up video, and there's not a lot of good news to report, but still we have to look at it. All right, hang on. There's my dog. All right, sorry about that. All right, so today these guys in the QQQY sold the 16,850 strike option. They got 61 bucks. That makes the break even 16,788. Okay. Well, the market didn't cooperate. It closed at 16,736. So the difference between 736 and the strike price, which is 850, is how many points it's in the money. That's where you come up with this number. So it expired 113.72 points in the money. So it's cash settlement. So they had the fund managers had to come up with 855,000. They were trying to win $1 million, and the day before they won 400,000. The day before that 700,000. The day before that $1.3 million. The day before that $1.1 million. The day before that 900,000. The day before that $1.1 million. The day before that, 900,000. These guys have been on fire lately. Not the first part of the month, but lately they've been on fire. But anyway, they did catch a losing day here today. Let me tell you, it could have been a lot worse, and it was a lot worse. I don't know if that makes anyone feel any better, but I checked the price when it was down here, around noon or something. Well, you can probably see it on my noon update, and we were underwater like $1.5 million. The damage was twice as bad as it ended up. This rally towards the end of the day really helped. It really helped. But anyway, so that's QQQY. Let's check out IWMY. These guys sold options at the 1935 level. They got, call it 13 bucks. So 1935 less 13 is this number. 1922. 1922. So then, but the market, what it did do, it closed at 1913. You can see the closing price right up here, or you can also see it right here in the close/current column. Well, all right, so 1913, the strike was 1935. So the difference is how many points it's in the money. It's 21.83 points in the money. Yet we only got 12 points when we sold it. So the difference between 12 and 21 is going to create a loss for us. Sure enough, these guys lost, 450,000. And they lost yesterday too. This fund has just not had a great month, to say the least. To say the least. And when I'm saying the fund hasn't had a great month, the fund can't do anything about it. There's nothing wrong with the strategy, but the way things have been working out have not been that favorable for this fund this month. Although last month it was the best performing fund out of all three of them. So anyway, but today they lost, but it wasn't a huge loss. It wasn't like a loss that was 3 times what they were trying to make. That happened earlier in the month when they were trying to make $500,000 here and they lost 2.7 million. I mean, that's ugly. Here they were trying to make 400,000 and they lost 700,000. When you lose multiples of what you're trying to make, it's definitely no fun. Yeah, like I say, this fund has just not been doing great this month. I wish I had better news to report, but it did really well last month, though. So every month can't be like last month. JEPY. Okay, these guys sold contracts, put contracts at the 47.70 level. So that's your max profit. Our max profit. They got 12 bucks for it. So you take 12 away from 47.70, you get 47.58, basically. All right, so that's the magic number. We want to at least close there. Well, what did the market do? Oops, it closed at 47, we'll call it 40. So we're about 30 points in the money. Sure enough, 30.79 points in the money. And we don't have to pay all 30 points. We did capture 12 points, but the difference between 12 and 30 is what creates our loss. And that creates this $416,000 loss. And boy, that's not good. Now, these guys have been doing all right, though, compared to the other funds. These actually got to where they were profitable. A couple of days ago, the JEPY was up 11 cents a share. Then it was up 8 cents a share yesterday, before yesterday. Now it's only up 1 cent a share. Anyway, but this is the JEPY has been the strongest performing fund of the three of them. The weakest performing fund has been IWMY, and look at its running total. It's been down all month. It was ahead on the first 2 days. It was ahead 11 cents a share. Then from there, we've gone straight down, and they never have got their head above water. Anyway, it's not great. Like I say, I wish I had better news to report, but in investing, you can't win all the time. You just try to play odds or try to play bets where the odds are good and odds in your favor. Of course, in these funds, always recommend no more than 20%. And 20% is awesome because that means, if you have a $500,000 portfolio and you have 20% in here, that's $100,000. So that means in a good month, you're getting a pretty nice check. You're earning, $2,000 or $3,000 a month from these funds. But if you have a bad month like this month where you get some NAV erosion and all that other stuff going on, then you're glad you only have 20% of your money in this because you can recover from that. I made a video the other day and I said that I feared that there were some people that had 100% or even more than 100% because they were doing these on margin. And that worries me. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I was those people. But I mean, everyone has different goals. That's just I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not trying to tell anyone else how to do it. Heck, I don't have all the answers. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this update. I'll be back at 8:30 in the morning. And I don't know if I'm going to have a late night show tonight, but I will for sure be back at 8:30 in the morning, and we'll look at how we open up and how the futures traded overnight. And I might do a late night show. Who knows? All right, guys. Have a great day. See you later.